You can take my word on it. Well, maybe you can't. There was a recent poll that was done that polled Americans, asking them if you can trust another American. You know what people said? You can't trust 2/3 of the people that are out there. That's what this latest poll found, that we don't trust each other because we are not a trustworthy people. You can't be too careful in dealing with each other. That's what this recent poll found, is that we only think as Americans we can trust 1 out of every 3 people. How do you feel? Oftentimes this is the case. We have an outlook that we really cannot trust anybody else. And of course we've always got to be on our guard, no doubt. But are we a cynical people that we cannot trust one another? You see, trust is a vital trait that has everything to do with our faith. Because if we don't trust one another, do we let that impact our relationship with God? We've got to trust God. We've got to have faith in Him. We've got to look to Him. And so I think as I read this little article about this most recent poll, I had to ask myself, am I a trustworthy person? And what can I do so that you might think I'm trustworthy? Because I want to be in that 1/3 of people that you can trust. And a particular passage came to mind. It's over in the book of Matthew, and Jesus Christ Himself spoke these words. And here's what He said. You want to be a trustworthy person? Here's what Christ said. He said in verse 37 of Matthew 5, He said, "Let your yes be yes, and your no be no. For whatever is more than these is from the evil one." Can you be trusted? Do you keep your promise? When you say, yes, I'm going to do this, can we believe you? Do you follow through? Do you keep your promises? You see, that's what Christ was zeroing in on here, that we can have faith in one another if we keep our word. So when you think of an average American who doesn't trust 2/3 of the people, it may be true. And yet, as an individual, you yourself, can you be trusted? When you ask yourself that, remember Matthew 5:37. And no matter what, keep your promises and let your yes be yes. That's BT Daily. We'll see you next time.